What's going on, friends? SeanPierceJohnson here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our acoustic guitar journey. Today, thanks to our friends at Alhambra, we have their Jumbo Steel String Acoustic Guitar, another classic American body shape that we have all come to know and love over years, thanks to its usage by several popular singer-songwriters. If you're not familiar with the kind of sound that you're gonna get out of a jumbo acoustic guitar, think big strummed chords, big, strong, open chords. The kind of thing that drives American pop music and folk rock. This is basically what you get out of a jumbo guitar. We could sit here for hours and list the names of people that have played a jumbo in their music over the course of the last 50 years of rock and roll and popular music. But today we're just gonna focus on what this particular acoustic guitar from Alhambra is gonna do for us and our music. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the specifications of it. In terms of a look, I feel like this is one of the most unique acoustic guitars I have ever gotten my hands on. We start with the classic spruce top, but it's the back and sides, beautiful pieces of European flame maple. I mean, just look at the flame on the back of this guitar. It is just absolutely stunning, and it's something that I just almost enjoy looking at it as much as I enjoy playing it. It just looks so good. It is so beautiful, and just, it's overall just absolute pleasure to hold and a pleasure to look at. The neck is Sipo mahogany, so a bit of a darker example of wood, which contrasted with the body definitely looks very cool. On top of the neck, we have a classic ebony fingerboard with these beautiful abalone dot inlays, which look absolutely stunning. Then we have our bone nut at the top of the neck with the compact headstock shape from Alhambra. Now this guitar also has the 3-on-3 ratio tuners from Graphtec, which we already know I love very much. We have the split bridge just as we did on the Dreadnought Acoustic, as well as a tortoiseshell pickguard, and a beautiful accent with an abalone rosette around the sound hole. Now, as if this model wasn't already spec'd awesomely, it is made more awesome thanks to the inclusion of the Fishman Flex blend system, combining that sound hole condenser with that under saddle bridge pickup and being able to blend to your heart's content. Man, if you are the kind of player that writes big, folksy rock, singer-songwriter, acoustic guitar strumming, alternate tuning kind of stuff, anything from Jeff Buckley, Emmylou Harris, and Elvis Presley to Goo Goo Dolls and anybody else, this is basically the kind of guitar that you need. In the last video of the Alhambra Dreadnought, I told you that you could custom spec your own steel string Alhambra acoustics, and I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do that on their website. You're just gonna need to go to the link that is right here on your screen, or you can find the link to the customizer in the description below. And this is what you're greeted with. So click go, and let's get started. Now, since we're talking about the jumbo, let's go ahead and build a jumbo. Now, the first thing you're gonna choose is your bracing. As far as I go, I'm gonna go with the NS, just because I like the way that the description says that what it'll do for the guitar overall. Now we have 4 different tops to choose from: Sitka, Spruce, Cedar, and Adirondack. Adirondack has this nice sort of vintagey yellow finish. We get a little bit of a red tinge from the Cedar. I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Cedar, go with kind of a darker wood thing. Now I do love these rosettes. There's 3 different ones to choose from. That abalone one is really speaking to me on the jumbo. Now we have our back and sides with Sipo, Indian rosewood, and maple. But I think I want to go with something that maybe looks a little bit more classy, and the Indian rosewood definitely has this sort of deep set brown that I really like. Now we can choose the headstock shape, but I like the way that the narrow headstock looks, and I also just liked the compact nature of it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. Now we come to the neck. We can choose between Sipo or maple. I think I'm gonna go Sipo. I wanna keep that sort of reddish dark wood theme going here. And now we can choose the finish between open pore and gloss. Now we are already looking at an open pore finish, so why not go for a gloss? And it's just gonna put a little sheen over it. It's not gonna be like an accurate 100% representation of what the guitar will look like, just to give you an idea of what you can expect. Now we have 3 different choices of pickguard: no pickguard, transparent pickguard, or the tortoiseshell pickguard. I kind of like the tortoiseshell pickguard. Yeah, I like the way that it ties the back and sides with the top of the guitar. So let's go ahead and go with that. Now we can choose preamps, and we have 4 different options to choose from. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with all of these preamps. I know they're all Fishman preamps, and for the most part, Fishman preamps are really, really good. But I really enjoy the Flex Blend, this particular one that I've just chosen right here. And then finally, the accessories package, where we can choose a bunch of different luxury options to make this a really cool package. You get 2 different choices of gig bag, a 25mm case, that's more the brown tinged one, and then the 30mm thick case, which is a bit more gray in color. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go luxury. Get Elixir strings on there, my favorite acoustic strings, Goto machine heads, a leather guitar strap, and the really thick case. And that's it, you're done. And then you get this nice little rundown of what the specs are that you chose, and you even get a sort of approximation of your price. Now it is in euro, so you'll have to do a euro to dollar conversion in order to be able to get a more accurate representation of the price. But 1,800 euro for what we've just spec'd out is not bad, if you ask me. Delivery will be in 3 months. That's not a bad turnaround time. And if you like it and you really want to buy it, click I like it, next step. Enter in all the personal info because, you know, they're going to need to know where this thing is supposed to go. And in 3 months or less, you'll have that guitar right at your doorstep. Let's hear this thing. First, we're going to hear it mic'd up, again with the Neumann U87 into my Avalon VT737 mic preamp. Now let's plug the Jumbo in DI into the Studio 192 preamp and hear what the Fishman pickup system sounds like, both with the mic, the undersaddle pickup, as well as the blend. And I think you'll really hear how that microphone picks up how different this acoustic guitar can sound because, well, the mic's mounted in the body. Let's take a listen. And because we're still plugged in, let's have a little bit more pedal fun. Now I'm gonna bring in the Keeley DDR for a little bit of overdrive and some echo and some light reverb, the Walrus Audio Slow for some heavy stuff, and just because it was requested of me, we might as well just plug in the Keeley Fuzzbender and see what we can do with that thing. And there you have it, my friends, the Jumbo Steel String Acoustic from Alhambra Guitars. And I get the feeling that this one edges out the Dreadnought ever so slightly, mostly due to the fact that this has the satin finish, which I am much more comfortable with. But also I find that having played these acoustics, the Jumbo tends to fit my style a little bit more when I play acoustic. I love big, open, strummed chords that have a little bit of a muted high end and a warmer tone. Because oftentimes when I'm playing acoustic guitar, I'm playing just myself and my wife singing, I need something with some weight to it, and the sound coming out of the Jumbo definitely has some weight to it. It's a very comfortable guitar to play. Again, the choices of wood are exquisite examples of their species, and of course the Fishman system, it is just absolutely awesome. And like I said, in terms of my playing style, I think that this body shape is one of the ones that I love the most, which is funny because this is the first Jumbo acoustic guitar I've ever gotten to play. So bravo, Alhambra, you guys have done a really good job on this, and I'm having a heck of a lot of fun with it. But that is just my opinion, and I would love to know what you guys thought as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And remember, our journey's not done yet. Next week, we're gonna take a little bit of a left turn and go to something a little bit smaller in the double O body shape. So if you wanna make sure you see that video, click the subscribe button, ring the bell, turn on those notifications. But you can see that video before anyone else in the world by becoming a member of my Patreon community. If you'd like to do that, a link for it is in the description below. Thanks so much again for joining me this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and are staying healthy and safe out there. And until next time, I'm SeanPierceJohnson, wishing you guys great tone and happy stomping. Cheers, friends.